This is the Suntour XCT fork. As everybody knows, anything that has X in its title is awesome. WRX, Jaguar XKE, 280ZX. So, is this the most awesome fork on the market? Oh, wrong. Let's find out.
So this is an entry-level mountain bike fork. And this is an honest review of how good or how crappy it is. So let's take a look at what you get. It's got preload adjustment only. So you crank these clockwise to tighten up the spring tension on both sides to make it firmer, and then you crank them counterclockwise to loosen it out. They make disc brake models and caliper brake models. So this one's got a disc brake on it. It's got oil inside. I can't tell if there's any damping. I can show you this bounce test and you can see just how it bounces.
Bounce, baby, bounce, baby, bounce, baby, 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 bounce.
And you can see this one isn't very old, right, less than a year old, and you can see the oil's already starting to come out. Maybe that's a clever way of keeping it lubricated by the manufacturer, but I kind of doubt it. So let's take it out and show you what it's good for and what it's not good for. First, you should read the manufacturer's warning, and this pretty much tells you all you need to know about this fork. Do not use for free ride / downhill, dirt jumping, or any hard riding. And then it goes on to say, improper use of this fork can result in fork failure and personal injury, blah blah blah, lawyer, lawyer, lawyer. So what they're saying is, you can ride it slow on flat surfaces.
Dad lets me drive slow on a driveway every Saturday.
And here we're gonna get into a road test, and I'll tell you just exactly how accurate that is.
So first we're going to start off riding around town and over bumps in the pavement and jumping off curbs and just getting around your city and dealing with potholes and things. It's great. It's just kind of a bouncy, floaty spring and works great if that's all you're going to do is ride around and go to school and go around your neighborhood and want it just a little more comfortable ride than a solid fork. And then if you're going to venture off of the pavement and go ride down the train tracks, this is a pretty good good fork for flat, bumpy, low-speed riding. So if you're riding in dirt and gravel and rocks and things that aren't too big and you're not going too fast, it's pretty good. It sucks up the bumps. It keeps you comfortable. It's a little easier on your wrists than you would have on a regular bike. So if you're a train track rider, this will work for you. Now, if you take it up a steep hill, as we're doing in this example, and then rip down the hill, you'll find the limits of the fork pretty quick. It's hopping up and down and whacking and jackhammering your wrists, and even on relatively smooth stuff, you'll hear it bottoming out and it makes frightening whack whack sounds and feels like it's going to fly apart. Though it did hold together so far, it just doesn't have what a real fork has. So if you've got speed combined with bumps, then you're in trouble. And if you put jumps on top of that, then you're in real trouble. As you can see in this slow motion picture of my son jumping it. You can see the forks bottom out and you can hear the horrifying whack in slow motion.
So what we honestly have here is a good entry-level fork for riding on the street, going slow, not going off any jumps or over any huge bumps. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. If you're a person who just likes to ride around the neighborhood, to ride at school, go to the grocery store, it smooths out your ride, it works fine, and you don't need to upgrade it. In fact, here's a tip on an upgrade you can do that costs you less than $5 to make the fork more legit, give you more poser street cred. So you're welcome.
This is so easy, anybody can do it. Go to eBay, do a search for RockShox Sticker. You'll find them for anywhere from $1.99 to $3. Peel the stickers off of your fork that say Suntour and stick some RockShox stickers on there, and you are money-making poser. Everyone will respect you on the streets. And finally, it survives the crash test really well, as you can see here.
Oh, that one hurt. Oh.